Never got winter tires, did you?
Never needed them.
I feel like when you need them, it's too late. You're like,
Dude,
I wish I had some winter tires.
when the crazy dump came down, when it was like my work closed that day and lots of places closed, I decided to just go to Superstore. It was so much fun. Like I slipped all the way there and I slipped all the way back. Couldn't make any of the turns. It was great.
Scary that there's people like you on the roof.
I mean, I didn't crash. I'm fine.
I'll send you guys a picture of what I saw that day.
What you saw? What?
What I saw the day we got that snow dump.
Oh,
Oh, I might have deleted the picture actually. I saw like a car like on top of median.
oh yeah. I
Rip.
saw a bus parked perpendicular to the sidewalk.
Rip.
Everyone had to like file into the oncoming lane to get around it. That one was fucked up.
Yeah, I deleted the photo.
So it's been like 3 months since our last recording.
Here? Like, I haven't heard him.
Something like that.
What you guys been up to?
Same old.
You still opening packs and stuff?
Not really. If I had like infinite money, I would be. But opening packs cost money. It's like going to the movie theater. It's like it costs money.
Is that where you get like? Is that what most of your people tune in for? Is the packs? No.
No, I would say nobody comes specifically for the packs.
Be the only reason I was there. I guess I don't know what else you do, but
About 95% of the people who come to my stream are playing the same game.
I mean, it would be fun to be able to be a pack opening streamer, but yeah, that'd be way too much.
Yeah, it's like you just need to be able to obviously make more money per video than it costs to open the box, but it's just like that's just not possible for me right now because I don't make any money on a video, and then the stream maybe I'll make like $1 from ad revenue if there's like a lot of people in the stream.
Yeah, I got 8 ads yesterday. That was upsetting.
Yeah, Twitch is like you can either have pre-roll ads on or like so basically whenever you click on the stream you get an immediate ad, or you can have mid-rolls that play every so often, and if you play them enough then it gets rid of the pre-roll ad. And from what I've read, people dislike the pre-roll ads more than the mid-roll ads, but I get mixed mixed responses about it, and a lot of people just don't know that the ads you can't like turn them off.
Yeah, no one likes ads in general, I think.
Yeah, I mean it's like most people just no, you can't. Not if you're affiliate. And even if you're not affiliate, they'll play ads on your channel. You just won't get the ad revenue.
Fucking scummy.
Yeah. But yeah, it's and if you play like if you play 3 minutes of ads, it takes away 30 minutes of pre-rolls, which is stupid. So you have to play 6 minutes of ads per hour if you don't want any of the pre-rolls to show up.
Jesus.
6 minutes of ads. That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean compared to TV, it's like a quarter of what they play.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, no, for like it's worse than YouTube, and that's like their competition, so
Yeah.
I started playing a new game that is not out yet because it was in a demo,
Oh.
which is super fucking fun. Fucking I don't know,
Simulator, is it?
Cat Simulator. Yeah, no, what the fuck is that?
Ask Jake.
What do you mean? What?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
CAD? I was
What?
actually doing CAD classes. What?
Oh, not CAD. Cat.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's called Dark and Darker. Have you either of you guys heard of it?
No.
No.
Okay, it is so much fun. You go
Scary game?
No, it's not a scary game. It's a I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a roguelike dungeon crawler first person battle royale with like, but it's Skyrim on like hardcore mode. It's so much fucking fun. You can like either go, you can play. There's 3 different maps. There's like a Goblin Cave, which is only like you can only go in solo. Then there's the Forgotten Castle and High Roller, which has an entry fee, but Forgotten Castle doesn't. But they're just those one you can go in with up to 3 people in a party. So you can go in as a group as opposed to alone. But it's you go in there, and if the objective is to get loot and escape, whether you want to kill other people or avoid people in the meantime. And there's like different rarities of loot that you can find, and you can sell shit. And there's like a trading post you can trade with other players. It oh my god, it is
PvP.
yeah. It's PvE VP. It is.
Okay.
It's so
PvE.
what?
Environment.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like AI is like fake monsters.
NPCs, yeah. And so like in the game where you on the solo map, I was just where I spent most of my time because I was playing solo. And I would go in there, and like about half the time you run into another person on the solo map, you would like, there's like a good chance one of you is gonna pull out the torch and then just start crouching, doing the team dance, and you just like the friendly dance, so you don't kill each other. And it's like if you both start doing it, then you guys are just like on a team now. Not it's just like basically you're just not killing each other. Just because you're both trying to get out. And so the only thing is that if you find like there's like the exit portals, they're only one person exit portal. So like I've been betrayed trying to exit so many times, like trying to activate the portal. So I sort of hit the point where I just don't partner, or I don't stay near anybody. If someone's not trying to kill me, I'll just like either try and kill them or just like go like the other way and try and stay in the zone.
How do you decide if you're gonna kill them or not?
How do I decide? Well, basically, if they're trying to kill me, then I'll kill them. If they look like an easy kill, then maybe I'll kill them. But it's also like it's so fucking hard to do. Like it's a very challenging game. Like you can die to one NPC if you don't know what you're doing and you aren't good with the like you haven't learned how to use the weapon. There's like it's super high. It feels like it's super high skill ceiling. There's like 6 different classes. You got like a fighter, a barbarian, a cleric, a wizard, a rogue, and a ranger. And so you can just obviously if you're a wizard, you can cast magic spells, and they're pretty lethal. They do a lot of damage, but like if you're a wizard, you can like just get 2-shot if you get hit in the head with a sword or whatever. But no, it's so much fun, and now I can't wait for the next demo to come out for the game, because I think there's gonna be one more demo before the game fully releases. And so like if you, it's like the game that I've heard it compared to the most. I've never played it, but it's Escape from Tarkov, where I guess in the same essence you go in there and you try and get loot and escape through one of the exit points. The only difference is that there's no I heard in Tarkov there's like this certain thing that you can like use while you're in the escape and not escaped yet, where you put things like it's like an ender chest where like if you get killed you don't actually lose it, you still have it saved. Where like there's none of that shit in this game, which I think that's stupid. I don't know why that thing would exist in that type of game. But yeah, like you can leave and like you exit with your loot, and then you can sell shit and then bring it into the next one. But if you die, then well, your shit's gone. It was open, like the demo was open for like a couple weeks ago. I think it was there for like either 7 or 10 days, and I got 55 hours in it.
Jesus.
I was playing the shit out of it, and a lot of people who played Realm of the Mad God, the other game, like the main game that I play, they also like gave it a try or like look at least know of it because it's similar in the sense that it's like semi permadeath. Like the character that you're on doesn't like get deleted when you die in Dark and Darker, but all the stuff that you have is lost. You always start with like a basic default, like if you're a ranger, you start with a bow, and like some random shit that the ranger starts with. Everyone starts with their things, but you can just like get more stuff and more better. Like obviously, there's better weapons than the starting weapons. But that game is so much fucking fun, and I like I can't not fucking wait until the next demo comes out because I can play the shit out of it. Oh, it's so good.
My computer is so annoying. So it's being a Windows computer. I have like I don't know when I did this, but I have my email like set up to it, but not through like Gmail because I have a Gmail account. It's like set through like Microsoft Edge or whatever, or like Microsoft Office maybe.
Outlook.
Yeah, but it's weird because I don't know. It could be Outlook, but it's weird because it's a Gmail account, so I don't know what. I don't even think I could sign into Outlook with a Gmail account.
I think you can sign into any email in Outlook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just so annoying because it will send me stupid notifications to my computer that just keep like popping up every time I get an email, whether it be like a Twitter notification, like a Facebook thing, just literally like anything. Like it's not even just going directly to my inbox, but any email that I receive will send to me, but it won't send it to me at the time that it happens. It'll send it to me whenever it decides to load up that program. So I've been on my computer for probably like 40, 30 minutes now, and it just decided to send me like 45 notifications all like at the same time, just being like boom, 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 boom.
Hmm.
Like just stupid, like the emails that I've gone throughout, like since the last time I loaded up my computer.
What was that the first time like that Outlook app has been opened since then? Because
I don't open it. I haven't opened it. It's just decides to at some point my computer's like, all right, we've done all the warm up stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, let's see what Outlook is saying.
yeah, I mean that's weird that it like there was nothing to trigger it to make it go from like sleeping mode to receiving emails.
Yeah, I don't even have like an Outlook browser open right now. Anything like
I don't know that I don't think there's an Outlook browser.
Mhm.
no, like I mean, I don't have a tab. Sorry, I don't have a tab open with Outlook right now. Is what should be said.
Okay.
Or I don't have like the Outlook app running.
Interesting. Yeah, I never like like every so often my PC was just like, so do you want to finish setting up your PC? Because that's what it wants me to sign into all like my like accounts and shit like that. I'm like, I don't want to. Like, I want to do that when I want to do that. I don't need this stuff that I don't use to be signed in.
I just got one from the Bay. Just 75% off. Ooh.
What'd you get?
Got like an email from the Bay. I don't know what.
Oh, I thought you just like I thought you. The way you phrased it made me think that you bought something from the Bay, and I was like, I got an email. I was like, what? Yeah, I bought an email from the Bay. Nice, nice.
Yeah, what else you guys been up to? Jake, anything new and exciting in your world there?
I mean, I've been just working away. Gotta
You're lucky that your work closed when it snows.
just the one day.
Yeah, but
Got a
like we could have
promotion
a
in the new
power
year.
outage and we'd stay open.
Got a nice little raise
We got a raise. So what are you? What are you now?
Nice.
for the new
Like
year.
not like your wage, but what is your type? These keep coming. Skip the dishes. What's next? Urban Planet. Like holy fuck. Bay
Also been
again. Under
I worked
Armour.
I worked on a new
Tell you them
painting.
as they come in.
Got a painting done in the last like month and a half.
Bosco. What's your title now? Like what are you at your job now?
Just client advisor.
Bay again? brutal. Keep Urban Planet. I don't even know what Urban Planet is. Monoplex? Beam Plus?
Shalom's having a whole conversation to himself.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
this just
really don't
sucks.
want to
Cineplex
hear it.
again. But like, it just keeps happening.
Oh, Liam,
They just keep
you've
coming
been
in.
you
Send you
still
guys a
not
video.
smoking weed?
I'm not really smoking it. No, I made some edibles though.
Okay.
The
And
whole thing about don't do drugs.
those are pretty potent.
Oh, you made some?
Yeah.
Damn.
Made some butter.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
I didn't cook anything with the butter. I just put it on toast and like
You're just eating the butter.
well, like I put like a shit ton of it on toast and then like folded a like a bunch of like peanut butter into it and then folded another bread like slice of bread over top of it because it was like it was a lot of butter. And I made pancakes with it. I guess that's the only thing I didn't make with it. I made pancakes with it, but like you don't put butter in pancakes, so I just put butter in it anyways.
Don't put butter in your
put
pancake
butter-
batter doesn't have butter.
On my pancakes.
Yeah, like I put it on it, but like the thing is, this butter tastes like shit. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
taste good. It just
Yeah.
tastes like weed, but like
Not the-
not even good weed. It tastes like AVB. Because that's like most of what it was.
ABB.
Damn.
Already vaped bud.
Oh.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. But yeah, no, I still haven't like I won't like smoke it. I still don't think I'm ever gonna smoke it again, just because of the direct relation to the hole in my lung that it caused.
Yeah.
How about you?
No, that's just why I was asking, was because of the whole
Yeah.
hole in the lung thing. I was wondering if you were still sticking to not smoking anymore. But yeah, I guess there's alternatives, right? That
Yeah.
I haven't smoked in a bit.
Why even go back to drugs, Liam? Like, why not just stay sober?
Well, it's like I could. It's just I don't know. Why stay sober when you can go back to drugs? I mean, it's like people drink. Like I don't know. Most people drink like I don't know, maybe like once or twice a month. It's like I don't really partake in. I don't really like alcohol that much like that. So I just like I'm not like I'm not like a party kind of type. If I want to like just I don't know relax and chill, and I don't want to just like have a couple drinks of alcohol, I'll just like have a little bit of weed butter, weed out.
So how often are you consuming weed butter?
I did it once last week and the week before.
Okay. It's
So
not
you're,
like
like,
an everyday
mostly sober.
thing.
Sorry, what?
You're mostly sober now.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, definitely.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, to put it in perspective on, like, how much weed I'm consuming now versus before, I haven't bought any more weed. I still have the same weed that I had before. Because it's just like, yeah, there's no way that I could
Last
consume
that
it.
long?
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, weed goes bad.
I mean, it can get moldy if you let it get moldy. If it's like outside and gets like wet and stuff, if it's not properly dried.
And then when you
Oh.
smoke moldy weed, it gets a lot crazier. So much more fun.
Yeah.
I got mold
So much more
in my
trips to the
closet
hospital.
now.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Poor closet.
Yeah, last time I went fishing, like my bag got wet, and it's like really annoying because when the water gets in, it doesn't really dry itself out. Like I gotta take everything hard and like let it dry. It just doesn't dry out easily, I guess. I went fishing like 3 weeks ago, and I just shoved the bag in the closet and
Oh my
emptied
god.
that stuff out.
Ew.
So now, here to open that.
Fish water and everything. That's gross.
Not like filled or anything. Like it's hope not. No.
I hope
One-
not.
I haven't checked, so I'm not sure. I've lost one bag to mold though already, so
Damn. Yeah, I
Did you
don't.
catch any
that's
fish?
is that?
Did you catch anything?
It's so tough. Especially like this time of year, like winter river fishing is because so like the way it works is basically like the fishing you're just and river fishing you're just like super dependent on the hatcheries. They just release so many amount of fish. The fish only come in like different waves and like different runs in the season. Stuff there's only one fish that's running right now. Normally in like prime time of the season there's like three different fish running at a time. Your odds are just higher, but now it's just one fish. This fish that's running is from like the smallest hatchery. So normally you're like it'll be like 40,000 or 50,000 fish like running through the river. So you have your pick of those.
It would.
Like, with
It would
this
actually. It should be fishes.
shouldn't.
It should.
It should.
I think it is though.
When it's multiple species of fish, it's fishes.
Different kinds of fish, different fishes.
Unless you mean like three of the same fish
Oh, it's different species.
of fishes.
Well, no, I guess it's same species. Like they're all salmon, but they're three different types of salmon.
Different fishes.
Stupid. Never mind.
Also, what a dystopian like sentence. It's like we couldn't catch enough fish because we rely on the hatcheries in order to catch anything, so that the people aren't making enough fish right now, so we can't catch any fish. It's like
Right.
we've fished out all of the fish in the sea so that we need to produce enough to keep fishing it. It's
not-
it's
It's not. That
it's
we
so
fish
ironic.
enough. There's lots of fish in there. It's just there's so much more because of the hatchery, so your odds are higher. So it's just more fun fishing. And you can only like for most of the fish, you can only or most of the fish. Most, most
So
of
how
the
many
time-
fish did you catch? Right.
Well, the reason why you want to go when all the hatchery fish are out there is because those are the only ones you can keep anyway. Like, say you did get something that was a wild one, you just have to put it back in the river.
Yeah, and why is that?
They don't go extinct.
Yeah, because there's not enough of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
You're also really avoiding the question, so I'm gonna have to guess that you didn't catch any fishes.
I said none.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I saw the mic light up, but I didn't hear anything.
Oh.
You're gonna go check all your stuff in the closet and find a dead fish in your boot.
No, like all that stuff is cleared out. It's just like
Don't be
that
silly.
It's just like my backpack that has like hooks and weights and boppers, versus buoys and like that.
Do you say boppers?
They're bobbers, but that's
Okay.
not a thing. It is a thing. I just don't use them.
I just wanted to hear. I was hoping. It sounded funny when you said it.
Got engaged. Also, that was a thing that happened. So that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot when that happened because it's been so long since the last time we recorded. If we talked about that.
No, it only happened like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, at the beginning of this month. A week of this month, maybe.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has it really been this long and we're already out of stuff to talk about?
I mean,
No, we haven't really gotten into it. I feel like we haven't done the intro yet.
Oh, I thought we were just going with what we had. That's
without an intro.
a little. So you're saying this was just all like supplemental. Like none of this meant for anything, so we haven't started yet.
This was all mental. This is all in your head.
Oh, supplemental.
Let's have a longer pre-intro. That's all.
Hey, thanks for wait. Not thanks. Hey, welcome. Hey, you, little fella. Glad you're here. Welcome to Arguably Podcast. I'm Shalom.
I'm Jake.
And that reminded me of Nemo. I'm Liam.
Nemo.
Yeah, the little
Hey,
jelly.
fella.
Yeah.
You are my squishy, and you will be mine.
Yeah. And then the second time you said it reminded me of Cold One's little fella. Well, that's probably less known.
I got some other stuff. Do we want to talk about hula hoops? Like that's the natural smooth transition.
Go for it.
What's the deal with hula hoops?
I don't know. What's
Like actually, like, are you? Have you guys like? When was the last time you guys tried to use one?
not for a long time.
Have you ever been able to do it? Like, get it to go around?
Oh yeah, multiple.
Can't do it. I don't have the rhythm for it. It will just go for as long as I can. However hard I twist it, as many times as it's going around. Like when you start by twisting it by hand, that's all I got.
But that's not how you start. You just hold it on your body and start moving your body around. That's how you
What
start.
are you talking about? You gotta twist it. You gotta spin it.
Lightly, like you don't like.
Yes. However many spins I get out of that, that's all I got. What do you mean lightly? The harder I spin it, the more
You just need to give it a little bit of momentum so that it doesn't immediately fall.
Well, it's fallen for me anyway. I can't do it. I've tried everything under the sun to get it to work.
You suck.
Yeah, I'm aware.
How can you not do the hula hoop? What?
Got a little piece of shit on my screen. Oh, Jake just turned his. Yeah, I can't hula hoop. It just doesn't
You
work.
have a
for
little
me.
piece of shit on your screen. Fuck you too.
I had no idea what that was. It's all like
Fucking rude. is what That
I
was
saw your fucking logo, and I was like, "What is
little
that?"
piece of shit.
Just because it was just in the corner of like the chat and shit, and I was like, I don't need to look at that.
No, I think my camera's still fucked.
Rip.
I don't know why
So,
OBS doesn't like it. I mean,
In my-
Discord.
Last 3 months, I made a painting. I started painting again. I'm gonna start doing a little more. I think.
Oh.
Start it
Nice.
up again. Might be doing a sleeping Tyranitor soon.
Ooh,
I think that's the one.
nice.
Tyranitor.
What was the
Yeah.
last one you did?
The one I just did is on the wall behind me.
Oh, I'm in my settings. Oh, cool. Is that a chessboard?
It's from Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
What do you mean it's from Kingdom Hearts? That's fucking goofy.
Yeah, he's in
Mickey?
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, he is?
So is Donald Duck.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what Kingdom Hearts is.
And Mickey
Being
Mouse.
honest.
But yeah, this one took me like a month of work.
Damn.
I wanna get like big ass like mural for this wall, and then there's talks about like me, Jake, his fiance, and then my fiance doing like 4 separate pieces, kind of putting them together to make a painting for that wall, and that's gonna be cool. But that hasn't come to fruition yet.
Oh yeah. You still like that idea?
I do, but fight the misses on it. I
Ah.
think I'm losing that fight.
Ah.
I hear that's how that usually goes.
Yeah, I think I might have already lost, considering we talked about it once for 5 minutes, and I said, "Hey, what do you think?" And she said, "I'll think about it." And I heard back.
Is that actually what she said?
No,
I'll think about it.
It was more like maybe. It just never got talked about again.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't like this. This is stupid. Box.
wow. There's a stupid thing on my screen. There's a piece of shit on my screen.
Yeah, this shit is off my screen now.
So
what do you guys want? What do you guys want to talk about? You guys got some things to say? I can keep going. Want? I got some other things. I got We talked about the hula hoop. That was a deep conversation. Check that one off the list.
yeah, I got an idea. I got a topic. I don't know if it'll go anywhere. So like, I've always wanted a hammock. I feel like that would be just a nice thing to have in my backyard or to like have when you go camping, you know? Is that like any of you guys ever I don't know why I want a hammock so bad. I just feel like it'd be a cool time. It looks comfy.
I just realized that my mic was muted. Yeah,
What was your response to it? Never mind.
Fuck, I don't. My sister really wanted a hammock in her room for the longest time, and that made me want a hammock in my room, because the thought of it sounded like a fucking amazing idea.
Yeah, it'd be so cool.
I've like stayed at like places on like vacation or whatever, and they have a hammock, and I just like. They're like, I don't know. It's just like hanging out in the hammock. It was cool. It seemed like a good time. It was a good time. It was fun, but
Yeah.
I feel like after a while, I would just stop using it. I feel like I would probably be super hyped about it for about a month, and then I would just not go in it ever again.
I actually have two hammocks. These are pretty. Well, I only really use them in the summer. Yeah, I like hammocking, but the hammocks I have are pretty dope. Because they're like gonna sound stupid, but they're like hang anywhere hammocks.
Yeah.
You just basically like they come with these straps, and you can just put them around any 2 points.
Yeah.
And then just hang, so it's like portable. It's not like the netted ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like a cool place to chill, like when you're camping, kind of thing, or maybe not so much in the room because yeah, it would get old. But
take them to the beach quite a bit, and that's fun. Just lay in it and talk and whatnot. But a lot of people looking at you though.
yeah,
Well, it turns a lot of heads.
yeah, I'd be jealous.
Oh, it's nice. Oh,
They
it's
wanna-
jealous. It's more like, what's that? Because when you're laying in it, the sides like come up and kind of cocoon you.
Yeah,
That everyone's like, is there anything in that? And then you like hear people walk by, so you like poke your head out, and then you make eye contact, and people look away so quickly. It's pretty fun, actually.
With those ones, can you like overlap the front, like so like one of the sides is like over like wrapped over top of the other side, and you're like totally covered, and then like flip around onto your stomach?
You have to like, you can bring the two ends together, but they don't stay closed. You have to hold it.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm just thinking of like using like a netted one in the past, where I'll just like grab like either side with each arm, and then like tuck one of the sides underneath like my other arm, and then tuck my other arm over top of the other one, and then just like float, like rotate and twist,
And, like,
so that I'm like
flip.
yeah, and so I'm like laying on my stomach, and then the weight is already on your arms, and you don't really have to hold them there because you're just like sandwiching them shut.
I don't know if that would work, or if it would just fall out, or if you would just fall out, because
It depends on the ends, yeah.
at the ends are just like, it's just a carabiner at the end. I got a loop, and you just put it through a carabiner.
Yeah, is it like is it? Yeah, I mean, I guess even with that, like, because if it all comes to all the strings come to one point, then
No strings.
So is it just like a flat piece of fabric that comes to one point?
It's not. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, as long as it comes to one point and not like a flat point, Like I'm thinking of like a flat board that it's like attached to. If it's not like that, and if it just comes to like a circular point, then I feel like it could be possible.
You know what? I've never tried. I can give it a go. Set it up in here.
You should give it a go.
Give it a go.
Guess maybe get some supplemental podcast content.
I've seen
Yeah.
some videos of like people that are like rock climbing and they set up their hammocks in the rocks.
Oh yeah,
Like-
Fucking terrifying.
On the
I've
trees.
had
It
the
look-
hammock fall on me.
So
It's
scary.
fucking terrifying.
But
Being in this hammock attached to trees is scary enough. That initial getting in, it takes a little bit to get comfortable once you're in there because you're like, is it gonna fall? Is it not gonna
wobbling.
fall? Yeah.
Yeah. I learned that 3,000 people in North America die per year in hammocks. So that kind of dissuaded me from wanting a hammock.
I wonder if they're like hanging off like rocks and shit, like mountain climbing, then yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
like if you fall at all, you can smack your head pretty bad.
Well, are we talking
That
about
high.
are we talking about people dying in a hammock or dying because they fell out of a hammock?
Just from hammocks, having to do with hammocks.
Killed by a hammock.
I guess.
Okay.
Raped by a hammock? No, sorry, I can't say that. Funny.
Same idea as like the drunk driving deaths. Like you
Bleep that out.
die because you were drunk driving or dying by a drunk driver. It's just drunk
Oh,
driving
so
deaths,
bring it
hammock
up.
deaths.
Right. I was thinking like someone having a heart attack in a hammock. Would that count as a hammock death? But
I don't think so.
Sound like the COVID statistics.
yeah.
Are we not talking about that either? Am I just bringing up all the taboo stuff?
No, I just thought that was like the unspoken, understood correlation, or
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. It was just like one of those things where everybody's thinking it, so it doesn't need to be said.
yeah.
I said it. I wasn't sure if everybody was thinking it.
Well, I mean, hey, if someone in the classroom asks the question, there's probably odds are other people in the classroom are wondering the same answer.
Yeah, man. That's why I brought up the other thing that we're not allowed to talk about anymore.
I don't think too many people in the classroom are thinking about the last time they hula hooped.
Yeah, that one. Guys, remember the Pink Panther?
What about the Pink Panther?
You remember it?
I remember it.
Oh, I remember it as well. Like I remember little animated cartoon Panther, and that there was like a catchy song that went along with it. I don't remember how that went.
Oh God, are we approaching the what's it called? The thing where it's like the Bernstein Bears, the Berenstain Bears.
Mandela effect?
Oh, the
Yeah.
Mandela effect? No,
Yeah.
no.
Because I thought that there was a Mandela effect in relation to the Pink Panther, and that show like never actually existed.
Really?
I might be totally making that up, but for some reason that came up.
There was a movie made for it too, like based off the cartoon. So I think it was pretty real.
Okay, I wonder what the thing was then.
I feel like there's a Mandela effect with Star Wars. You know how like the newest Star Wars movie is like Rise of Skywalker or something like that?
No, but go on.
Either of you? Like,
I just don't follow it anymore. I mean, there's so many movies. I don't know. I haven't watched the last few or two.
There's so many of them that I haven't watched either. But anyway, like everyone was hyped because this new Star Wars movie was coming out, and it was called like The Rise of Skywalker or something like that. I swear that movie like title had been used already in one of the prequels. Like I thought that was one of the prequels. Apparently, that's just not a case. There's never been a Star Wars movie with that name except for this one. Maybe that's not a Mandela effect, and that's just more me not remembering or knowing things. probably more likely. Anyway, Pink Panther, because apparently just not gonna comment on that.
Yeah, I never really watched any of the Star Wars.
This is the wrong crowd to that conversation with. We're talking about?
The your Pink Panther.
Yeah, right. I can vividly remember the little animated Panther guy and stuff like walk around and whatnot, but I know nothing else about that show or that movie or what that was all about, or why it was called the Pink Panther or anything like that. Just remember that little cartoon figure guy. You guys know like what the deal is with the Pink Panther?
I think he was a detective.
Yeah, I think it was a little before our time too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
It's
when-
like 1963, I think, or not. Yeah, something like that.
Damn, if you just guessed, that's crazy because I just looked it up and it was in 1963.
I was looking up and I saw something on the previous page.
You looked it up. You looked it up.
I was
Yeah.
mad impressed.
That was crazy.
I'm trying to find what the Mandela effect in relation to the Pink Panther was that I was thinking of, but I can't remember it.
I don't think I've had any of the Mandela effects apart in my life. Where I remember one thing one way over the other way.
I mean, the Berenstain Bears one was pretty big for me. I feel like
What is the Berenstain Bears one?
just the spelling of the name.
Oh, well, I'm fucking illiterate, so I don't know. So, yeah. Not one I've ever thought of before. Between, is it like what, Berenstein or Barnstein? Or what is it? But,
Berenstein and Berenstain,
oh.
like with an EIN.
It's always pronounced Berenstein, right?
It's
one's
just
ever
like on the spelling of it, though.
it's just the spelling. It's not, has nothing to do with the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Name of the show had
Yeah.
changed from Pink
Good
Panther.
one. I made that before.
I'm looking up other ones, and there's another one for Febreze.
Okay.
Apparently.
Is it just another spelling thing?
Yeah. How do you spell Febreze?
I don't know, dude. I told you I'm illiterate.
Okay, I there was a couple of my friends in elementary school had a joke about it. I don't know if this would necessarily help or hurt with the spelling, but one of my friends' moms would call Febreze Febreze. So that makes me think that it was spelled Febree. How do you spell breeze? Breeze?
So they spell it, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's always been Febreze. Like it sounds like I'm gonna go with Febreze. Febreze.
So it's actually spelled Febreze. Just
Oh, what?
one E. Yeah. Yeah, Febreze and Febreze. I've heard those too, but it's the second E's. There's only one.
I did not expect to get that part of it wrong.
Right?
What the fuck?
Febreze.
Well, at least the Febreze helped.
And then there's another one for Skechers. There's no T in Skechers.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of that one. I never had Skechers as a kid, so that never really meant anything to me. Oh, here's one that I sort of that does resonate with me. I used to love Curious George when I was a kid. And so apparently Curious George never had a tail. But I definitely feel like I remember seeing the monkey in a yellow rain jacket and hat with a tail.
Yeah, I thought he used his. I thought that was the whole thing that gave away his disguise was his tail.
Yeah. But
I don't ever remember him with a tail.
he never had a tail.
Here's one that might get you both, because I think you both. So in the Pokemon show, Pikachu's tail, there's no black on the tip of his tail.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's like brown though, right? Like brown at the base.
At the
Something like that?
base, but like at the end of the tail, there's no black on it.
yeah, that's Pichu.
Nah.
Pichu,
Yeah.
I think Pichu is black on the end of the tail and the end of their ears. More black on the end of the ears. I think.
Okay, so if animals could talk, which do you think would be the rudest?
But before we get away from the Mandela effect, did you ever play Monopoly?
Yeah.
And you remember the old dude, rich Uncle Pennybags?
Or if that's his name.
The mascot of on the board game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Did he have any glasses? Did he have a monocle?
No.
Okay.
Hmm.
You're right. He didn't have a monocle, but I thought that he did. I definitely thought that he did.
Hey, so random question. If animals could talk, which would do you think which would be the most rude? Rudest?
Wait, what was your question?
If animals could talk, which animal do you think would be the rudest? I don't know how it was so hard to get out.
He like skipped a heartbeat or something.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Some of Liam's butter. So speaking of animals, did you know like a lot of like sloths are starting to go extinct because they're just dying by falling out of trees? And the way they fall out of these trees is because they take one of their arms off the tree to climb. They think their other arm is a branch, so they go to grab themselves and just fall.
Yeah, I've heard that for a long time, so they must be dying very slowly. Going extinct very slowly.
That's so dumb though. How'd they have even like been able to live if that's how they died? Like they shouldn't have ever been able to thrive.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily believe it either. Because I've heard it. Maybe they've just been endangered all this time. They've just been scraping by. I mean, they're pretty.
Oh, maybe that's the two words I was combining for hereditarily. Necessarily and readily. Was it?
Could be.
Back to the hereditarily episode.
It's been bothering me. I was trying to think because I was also trying to think what was the other one. There's because it was hereditarily and another word where there's two that I was combining, but I forgot what the other one was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember what podcast it was in too to go back and listen to it.
But it's gotta be a bird.
I'm still trying to think of a rude animal.
It's gotta be a bird. Like it has the rudest animal's gotta be a bird. Some bird. I feel like I feel like birds have the least reason to be an asshole, but I feel like certain species of birds are just like the worst.
Yeah, I went,
Like seagulls.
direction. I was thinking like dolphins.
Oh, the smartest animals.
I think they'd be a pompous pricks, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I can see that.
Like they could kind of be friends maybe, but they'd still be an ass.
Yeah, just like be like super cheeky and just like making fun of you and making jokes and shit like that.
Laughing that stupid laugh all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought seagulls cuz like they're already annoying. And so like if they could talk, it's just like that would just suck.
Just
I was
all up
thinking
in your
like a wasp.
That's a good one.
They seem angry for no reason all the time.
Yeah, wasps just suck.
A wasp kind of do just suck.
Although I feel like this might upset some people, but definitely I feel like some cats could be up there.
Oh, cats could be up there.
Oh yeah.
No changing it. Cats.
Yeah, no, cats could be up there.
Cats.
Cats are my favorite,
For
but they could be
sure.
up there.
Yeah.
Cats for sure. And cats are just bitches for no reason. Like,
I prefer cats over
just
dogs.
walk around a corner, a cat can be on its ledge and just smack you in the face just cause. Here's you coming, it knows it's you. Just go smack, even though you're the only one who feeds the fucker. Cats.
Oh, you got a cup on the counter? Not anymore.
Yeah.
Just
They're
knocking
running
shit
around the room
over.
for no goddamn reason, just jumping over things in the way.
I mean, jumping over things is fine, but like, don't knock shit over when you do that, dumbass.
Trying to work on your computer, they just decide to sit right on the keyboard, pushing 1,000 keys.
Yeah, that would bug the shit out of me. Like if I was like streaming or something and my cat kept fucking with the keyboard, I don't know. They could. I mean, I guess it would be funny, but yeah, that would be.
Throw them out and close the door.
I saw
Yeah.
a super funny TikTok video the other day of like this kid just kept begging her dad to get a cat. And he's like, "You really want a cat?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You really want a cat?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay." So then he like gets up on the counter and like starts like hopping across like their kitchen and stuff and acting like a cat. And then he's like, "Are you sure you want a cat?" And she's like, "Yes." And then he's like, "Okay." And then he starts like, there's a glass of like full water on the kitchen counter. And he like starts pushing it closer and closer to the edge. And she's like, "Stop, stop, stop." And she's like yelling at him to stop. And he just keeps nudging it over and just like looking at her, like making eye contact with her as he's nudging it. She's like, "Hey, you gotta stop." And then he's like, "Are you sure you want a cat?" And she's like, "Yes." And then he just like pushes it off the counter and the glass just breaks. And she's like, "Ah." And then he just like looks at her and then like runs away on all fours off the counter.
Yeah, that seems like something a dad would do.
Could cut that out. I thought it would get more reaction out of you guys.
I think I've seen that video.
I've also seen it.
Like I've seen a human and a
You guys
cat
just
doing
didn't
that.
react to it at all. You just let me like finish that story, just no reaction.
Yeah, I mean, I was just playing it in my head as you were explaining it. So Shalom, you watched Star Wars?
No, not really.
Okay, never mind. Anyways,
Something about Star Wars.
I think
I watched
seagulls.
like one episode of like The Mandalorian to see what the deal is with like that whole Baby Yoda thing, but I didn't really enjoy the one episode of the show that I watched. So, and cereal soup.
Didn't we have this one before?
I think we did.
How did it end?
I don't know, because I don't know. I don't remember.
You were saying seagulls, but like, what about Canada geese?
Yeah.
They rude or just mean?
Dude, I got bit by one once.
They chase people sometimes.
Yeah.
Isn't that just mean? What's the difference between rude and mean?
Not much.
I feel like if you're being mean, you're also being rude, but you don't have to be mean to be rude. Like you could be rude and not be mean, but if you're being mean, you're probably also being rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
So you know Snow White?
Yeah.
You're still looking at those.
So what does the evil queen say when she's talking to the mirror?
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
No.
Wrong.
Magic mirror, doesn't she?
Yep. She's magic mirror on the wall.
Oh.
Mirror,
Maybe
mirror
that's what they
came
say in
from.
Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something else.
That's all I know it from.
That's understandable.
Anyway, thanks for listening. Made it this far. Like us a bit. You should check all the other places where you can like us and interact with us. Talk to us about how much you like us. So yeah, that's a website.
What episode was this?
This is episode 246.
Okay.
You might have missed some in the middle, but over to Patreon. A Patreon. Bye.
See you next week. Or in 3 months.
You probably won't see us next week.
Oof.